Hey guys, and welcome to another flight review, a series in which I review my personal experiences flying on board a variety of different airlines from around the world. Today, I'll be taking an international flight on board one of the world's most renowned carriers, Singapore Airlines, on a 5 hours long flight from Perth to Singapore, where I'll review the service of one of the world's greatest airlines and see whether or not they live up to the hype. You join me bright and early at 5 AM as I arrive at Perth International Airport to check in for my flight and to drop off my luggage at the automated counters. Just quickly before I continue, a little reminder to please consider subscribing if you like these videos, as you won't want to miss out on many more exciting reviews to come. We've also just hit 1,000 subscribers. Having now checked in and passed security, I arrived at the boarding gate well in time for the departure of today's SQ224 service to Singapore Changi. Perth Airport does offer a small duty-free shopping area, but apart from that, there wasn't a huge amount to do at this time of morning. So let's get on board today's Boeing 787 Dreamliner. My seat for today was 68 Alpha towards the back of the aircraft, which came with a great window view once the sun had risen. Having a look at the economy seats, each passenger is provided with a comfortable blanket, some decent legroom, as well as a universal power port, among some other features including the all-important entertainment screen. With boarding complete, we made a short taxi to runway 03 for an on-time departure. With it still being very dark, unfortunately the takeoff video didn't turn out too well, so we'll skip this part. However, if you would still like to see uncut takeoffs and landings of various flights, check them out over here. Today's flight time to Singapore will be around 4 hours, covering close to 4,000 kilometers in distance during that time. As we reach cruising altitude, the breakfast service is being prepared. Cruising above the northwestern part of WA's Gascoyne region made way for some incredible views. Soon after, we left mainland Australia, heading out towards Indonesia above the Indian Ocean in a northerly direction. It was at this point that the crew started the hot meal service, followed by a round of drinks. Here it is, today's warm breakfast and only food service. While I still think highly of Singapore Airlines, it is a shame that many elements of their service have disappeared since the pandemic. For example, the snack service no longer exists either, nor does the economy class food menu card, and even the hot towel service that used to happen during boarding has disappeared. Of course, as with all airlines, SIA has struggled financially during the pandemic period and have therefore removed a few of these extra touches in what is a cost-cutting move, which is hardly surprising. Having a look at today's breakfast, I was served the egg option, which came alongside a bun, as well as some yogurt, a coffee, and an orange juice. If you are interested in seeing what the pre-pandemic service looked like on Singapore Airlines, feel free to check out this video above. Here's a fun fact, you can order drinks both alcoholic and non-alcoholic at any time during the flight. I decided I had to try the Singapore Sling, which was great. It was around mid-flight that the window shades were dimmed in order to allow the cabin some rest. The entertainment system on Singapore Airlines is amazing, offering a number of movies, TV shows, music, and games, as well as an interactive flight tracking app. You certainly won't get bored on this 5-hour flight with all these options. Here is a small look at the economy class lavatories, which are pretty standard. However, I did notice some toothbrush and paste packs around, which were free to take. Something you won't find on many other airlines these days. After having a short rest myself, we were getting closer to Singapore, at which point the cabin lights were turned back on. and these window shades were undimmed in preparation for our descent. Enjoy the views of our bumpy descent and approach into Singapore. Just over here we can see Singapore Changi Airport in the distance. At this stage, the crew do a final check on the cabin before taking their seats for landing. As we make a final approach towards Changi Airport, this gives us an opportunity to sum up today's experience on board. Singapore Airlines has always impressed me, and today is no different. Though it is a shame to see a few cost-cutting measures throughout the economy class experience today, it is hardly surprising considering how hard it has been for the Asian travel sector to rebound post-pandemic. Overall, Singapore Airlines still provides a great product, having professional and friendly crew, endless free entertainment options, as well as a good quality meal service and a comfortable seat as well. I would still recommend travelling on Singapore Airlines as, in my opinion, the quality of service and the value for money you'll get proves far better than that of competitors such as Qantas or even Malaysia Airlines. If you are interested in seeing my experience flying these airlines and a bunch more, check out the Trip Reports playlist featured right up here. And just like that, we're in Singapore. This concludes today's flight review on Singapore Airlines. I hope that I've been able to showcase the best that the airline has to offer, and also provide a realistic perspective on what it's like to fly with one of the world's leading airlines. Before you go too far, however, I have many more upcoming videos just like this one waiting to be published. So make sure you subscribe to see all the future videos to come, as you won't want to miss them. Feel free to share your thoughts on today's experience in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching.